Hi guys. Here's an instruction on some of the mask making stuff. Anyway, um, first up, my attempts at doing the t-shirt yarn were kind of foiled because I used a t-shirt that has a seam on the side, right? So those seams just come right apart. Anyway, that turns out to actually be a good thing because then I get these nice strips like this. I didn't bother doing the tug, 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 and you see how it curls up. I didn't. It doesn't matter. Anyway, so you got your pattern, and note the pattern that they have. They're using a different way to tie, so they got too much excess on the back end, and we don't need that. So it's really more like there. And then when you cut out your pattern from your material, think a little bit about what'll be on the front and what orientation it'll be. So there's 2 points to that. One is, try to picture this as a mask, and it's like, oh well, that's kind of weird to have this kind of. So maybe you want it in line with the lines on the pattern. Maybe not. Whatever you want. The other point is cut out one pattern like this, then the other one like that, so that you'll make sure to keep the same side facing forward. Just so you know. Anyway, after that, you get your two pieces of material that are cut out, and note that they're not terribly carefully cut out. They can be fairly crude at this point. And you take the the bad side, the back side, whatever you want to call it, and put it on the out side, and then sew this seam, the front seam, right? So that'll give you. You can kind of start to picture the mask at that point. So it would be something like this, right? Okay. So you do that for, I've been using a t-shirt, another t-shirt as the inside material, and cutting that out too. So I got two of these, right? And then to start to set it up, what you want to do is you want to have and like this. And these would already be sewn together on the front seam, right? So they'd be sticking up kind of like that. And it makes it a little awkward to sew, but do what you can. And what we're going to aim for is to have the back outside. So the back will be facing up and the back will be facing down for the other material if it matters. It doesn't on this t-shirt because it's the same. But if it did matter. So you want the good sides on the inside, right? But before you put these two together, you gotta worry about the straps. And so you take a strap, and let me find one that's easy to work with for the moment. This one hasn't been curled, so that's good. Kind of wad this up because you don't really care about it right now. And remember, this will be the good side, right? And then take the end of this, fold it over, whatever you need to do to make it about that big. Have it stick off the edge like that. And then you do another one down here. I'm not going to be careful because I'm just showing you how to do it. Whatever. And then you put the other side onto it. And again, these would already be sewn down the front, so it'd be sticking up like that. Right. Then you take this and you fold it back. Same down here. I should have given it a little bit more, like that, whatever. And then you want to sew these two together down, follow the pattern, and then go down across the straps and down and on the bottom. But on the other side, right, you do it a little bit differently. So pretend this is the second side now. You'd come along, you'd sew along, and you'd sew down, and you'd reverse. You would not sew here. Do not sew this section on the second side. And then you do the same on the bottom, sew it onto the strap. So you leave this gap open. And then that's where you would take it and you would flip the entire thing inside out. Because all four of your straps would be tucked in the middle here, right? So you'd flip it all out, they'd all be on the outside, and then you'd finish by tucking in that final open gap and sewing that. And that'd be it. Then you have a mask. Okay, bye.